Hi everyone, this is Ascendance here from 4FS Gaming. Now this is going to be the first video in a series that will take a close look at the secret characteristics of some of the more complex Titan abilities in Titanfall 2. Many abilities are far more intricate than their description lets on, and here we will investigate and analyze these abilities and also test some theories to uncover exactly what they are capable of. Today we shall begin with Ronin's offensive ability, Arc Wave. I would like to give a huge shout out to YouTube user Renix, who commented on our Ronin guide with some interesting contributions that we decided to put to the test, so thanks heaps for all those ideas. So we all know the basics of Arc Wave. It travels along the ground, deals 1000 damage, stuns titans that it hits, and it has a cooldown of 10 seconds. You can also gain a second charge of Arc Wave by using the Thunderstorm Ronin kit. Now on a slightly deeper level, most players will have discovered that during the Sword Core, Arc Wave deals more damage, up to 1500, which is still less than swinging the melee attack during the core, but it can be delivered from range. Now there are two areas that need to be explored in great detail to fully understand this ability, and make the most of the Ronin Titan. Here are the secrets of Arc Wave. Arc Wave has two effects, the damage and the slow effect. There are some instances, however, where only the damage applies, and the slow effect does not occur. The first of these instances is if the Arc Wave strikes the raised sword block of an enemy Ronin Titan. The damage will still go through, albeit with the normal 75% reduction due to the blocking sword, but there will be no stun or slow effect. The block will mitigate this part of the ability completely. The second instance is when the Arc Wave strikes a legion who has their guns spinning up. The damage applies as normal, however there is no slow effect, and no disruption to the legion's aim. The final instance that we have discovered is when a Titan is protected by a shield, as in the kind of shield you receive from using a battery. The damage will go through as normal, but there is no slow or stagger observed in this instance. Now we shall move on to discuss how the Arc Wave interacts with Titan defensive abilities. First, let's have a look at Ion. The Arc Wave will be stopped completely by Ion's Vortex Shield. Obviously there is nothing to throw back, so you don't have to worry about that component. However, because Arc Wave travels along the ground, the Vortex Shield needs to be aimed down towards the ground in order to stop the Arc Wave. If the Ion is aiming at a neutral elevation or higher, both the damage and the slow effect will afflict her. Now the same applies to Scorch and his Flame Shield, as it is very similar mechanically to the Vortex Shield. We have already discussed how Ronin's own sword block both reduces the damage and negates the slow effect of Arc Wave. As for tone, Arc Wave is highly effective against the particle wall. Not only will a direct hit instantly destroy the wall, but it will continue to travel through and both damage and slow the tone or any other Titan behind the wall that it's able to strike. Now, in the case of Legion, his gun shield offers no protection against the damage from Arc Wave, regardless of whether or not the shield intersects with the ground. However, remember when aiming and spinning up the Predator Cannon, Legion will ignore the slow effect regardless of the shield. Finally, Monarch has a surprisingly powerful defense against Arc Wave, as any shield generated by Energy Siphon will negate the slow effect, even though the full 1000 damage will still penetrate and damage the shield. Now before we conclude, I would like to touch on some characteristics of Arc Wave that are less potent, but still interesting. By holding the button that fires Arc Wave, you can hold it ready to fire. This does not increase damage, but if done before coming around a corner, it will reduce the time it takes to fire the Arc Wave once you acquire your target by about half a second. There has also been some talk of Arc Wave fully stunning enemy Titans when used in specific circumstances, such as striking through a tone wall or during Sword Core. We went and tested this extensively, and we couldn't notice any significant difference at all. If anyone watching has any evidence to the contrary, we would certainly love to see it though, of anything more than a simple slow and disruption effect, but a full-on stun or stagger. Sometimes the animations of Titans after hitting them with Arc Wave seem to stagger a bit more than others, but from the slowed Titans experience, all slow effects are the same. So we can conclude that the only difference the Sword Core actually makes to Arc Wave is the damage increase from 1000 to 1500. Thank you so much for watching, and please contribute in the comments if you have any more secrets of Arc Wave that you would like to share. And while you're at it, tell us what Titan secrets you would like us to uncover next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our Twitch link in the description below for some live streams. Until next time, this is Ascendance from 4FS Gaming.